Hey, what's up, guys? It's Guardian Darksider, and before I start this video, I'd like to say that over the course of my dueling career, I've used every single deck that was in the meta, like from shit to like Shaddolls, and now all the way up to Necros. But then I really got bored because I keep doing the same shit. Let's keep going with the meta. So I decided to show you all some rogue decks that I've been making. And with the new release of the new Gold series that just came out, I'd like to show you one of my favorites, which is Exodia. Exodia is just a fun deck to use when you have the right cards, because he's not competitive really. Like, you can use him in tournaments, probably get a few wins, but overall he's just really fun to use. If you want to have fun, just use this deck. So let's get right down to it. First off, what you just saw, obviously, 5 pieces of Exodia. Hopefully you know the effect. When you have a 5, you win the duel. If you didn't know that, congrats, you just learned something. Let's keep going with this. Maybe you can learn a few other things. And now, to show you the actual engine of the Exodia deck, it is with these. Grapho Dragon Lord of Dark World. This Dark World cards, they really help the Exodia out. They really help Exodia out in every way. So it's a Dark World Exodia deck, and with Grapha, you're not really going to use this effect to special summon it at all. You will never do that. What you're really going to want to do is just try to use it with like trade-ins, or Allure of Darkness, or Dark World Dealings, or Gates of Dark World. Just stuff that'll help you draw. That's it. Next 3 cards is Snow, the Unlight of Dark World. This card is really good just to help thin out your deck entirely. Because when you discard Snow, you can probably just, what you really want to search is like another Snow. Of course, that's very situational. Like, if you have trade in your hand, then you're going to want to search stuff like Grapha. Or if you just want to thin out your deck more, you search out Brow. Or Brow, however the fuck it's called, I don't know. Okay, and next Speak of the Devil is 3 Brow, the Huntsman of Dark World. He is just amazing in this deck. He does just instantly double this deck's draw power. Because when he's discarded, you just draw another card. Works great with shit like Gates of Dark World and Dark World Dealings. It really speeds up this deck entirely. Next up is 2 Battle Faders. Because this deck is fairly consistent, but it'll take, at most, that I've ever had to do, is like take 4 turns to win. And with these 2, that made it possible, because these 2 will just stall. Like, immediately just end the turn, special summon it. And they're really not going to do anything then. And plus these are also really good for like Gates of Dark World, because they're fiends, and Lure of Darkness in case you don't have any Dark World cards. Alright, next up is a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. And you're probably wondering, why the fuck would you use that, you fucking dick? Well, it's very simple. It comes up later in the deck. It can be used with shit like trade-ins, or Toon Tables of Contents, which are also in the deck. Also, if you want to like message me and comment on this video, and you want to just give me any tips, or just call me a fucking dick, you can do that. And tell you what, I'll give you this. If you ever want to message me, and you want me to read it, even if it's just a tip like, hey, keep going with this, is really good, which probably will never happen. If you want to do that, just always, immediately after, type in ... you fucking dick, and then I will instantly read it. I just want to make sure you're paying attention. Okay, next up is Royal Magical Library. This card is just amazing, absolutely perfect if you draw it in your first turn, or like just in your beginning hand, really. So what happens when you use 3 spell cards, thing gains 3 spell counters, discard all the counters, draw a card. This thing, if you have it in your hand, will just double the speed of your deck. Like, normally it's fairly good, but if you have this, it just goes like crazy. It goes like clockwork, really. It just speeds it up entirely. Alright, that's the monster lineup. We got 18 monsters in the main deck. So now, let's go to the spells, which is 22. 0 traps, because it's an FTK variant. You're not trying to stall at all, you're just trying to immediately get Exodia. First up, 3 Gates of Dark World. Pretty self-explanatory. There's a Dark World deck profile for Exodia. What happens is, basically all fiends gain 300 attack and defense, which is really inconsequential right now. Because the real effect, what you want to use, you can, once per turn, you can banish 1 fiend monster, and then discard a fiend monster and draw a card. Works great with your like Snow and Brow, just to thin out your deck entirely. Next up, 3 Upstart Goblins, because the last thing you will ever worry about is what your opponent's life points are out when you use Exodia. Extremely simple there. Next up is 3 trade-ins. This works great with your Graphas, and if you only use 2 Graphas, because you like let's say you used a Lure of Darkness, you only had Grapha, you got rid of that. This works great with the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon that you really send out. So yeah, that's one of the real reasons you use Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Next up is 3 Dark World Dealings. This is just great because you draw one card and then discard one card. If you get like a Dark World card and you just discard the Dark World monster like Brow, then the deck goes twice as fast, which is what you want. This deck can work great on its own, but when you do that shit like that, it goes twice as fast, and it's just great then. Next up, the card I told you about, 3 Toon Tables of Contents. This card is just designed to like thin out your deck. Like if you say you just have one in your hand, you're going to activate it, get another one, get a 3rd Toon Table, and then you're going to get Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, because you're going to thin out your deck. And you always want to use search cards before you use draw cards like Snow, to search out another Snow maybe, if you have Dark World Dealings and Gates of Dark World. That's really is, because you don't want to like draw into a search card and then just have that card dead in your hand if you already had the search card. Alright, next up, 2 Terraforming. This is in case like you have Gates of Dark World, or you just need a second one. Because most likely what will happen is like you'll use Gates of Dark World and you'll get rid of a Snow. Then you'll probably search out another Snow because you want that in your deck. Just use Terraforming to get a second Gate so you can activate the effect again. Just keep searching out. Next up is the card Magical Mallet. You run 2 of this. Magical Mallet is really good if you have Exodia cards in your hand. Probably asking yourself, why would you want to get rid of the Exodia cards in your hand, you fucking dick? Well, you see, the answer to that is, this deck is really designed just to keep drawing until you have no cards left except Exodia. And so, if you put these back in the deck and you get like other draw cards, like shit like Dark World Dealings and Bro, and you just got rid of 4 Exodia pieces, then you're set to just instantly find all of them without taking the chance of just drawing for every turn, so you can find the 5th Exodia piece, because then you'll die if you do that. You just run out of life points instantly, because Necros is the thing. Okay, now the 1 of, you have 1 Pot of Duality, search, 1 Allure of Darkness, just for draws, and 1 day of Peace. This is just great because you can't take damage for a turn, so you're instantly guaranteed another turn. Anyway, that's the deck profile. You're not really going to run an extra deck because you're never going to need to. And for side deck, you could run whatever you want, really. Like, what I would definitely want is, like, I would definitely put in Monster Reincarnation, just a great card, in case you lose one of your 5 Exodia pieces. And if you like this video, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Call me a fucking dick. And now you can just look at my gold rare Exodias. This is just a great deck if you want to have fun and make other people cry. It's just too much fun. I got this solid gold forbidden one, this 24 karat Exodia. And you can too with the new gold set that already came out. Alright guys, so I will see you another time.